fine. I guess anyway, I have a speeder, should be okay. Yeah. Right, I guess we have enough people. It's like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 with me. That's okay. Right, I guess we can start, guys. Yeah, let's get started. Thank you for coming for today's event because we don't have like enough people. Actually, it should be like more than 10, maybe like 11. But okay, anyway, thank you for coming. I'm always with you. And yeah, today, let me get started from our agenda for today. It should be like more practical day for us for Dune class. Did we start the recording? Yes. All right, cool. Then yeah, we will be talking a bit about like new query editor, like table overview, how to collect all of this data, what is like raw data, what is like decoded projects, and like all of this. And it should be like more practice because on last session we had a lot of like theoretical stuff from like aggregation functions to like more and more. But today is gonna be more like coding stuff. So I hope I will be a good teacher and you will understand all of this thing. But yeah, actually, let's get started and we can jump to like everyone because I see everyone got laptops. So we can jump to the Dune page, main page. And yeah, we can see now the most popular dashboard is like about Starknets because Starknet airdrop is coming. But yeah, like good luck, guys, who is farming this. But actually, I would like to say because the third one dashboard is from Reacher. It's my friend, and he's a student from Sunway, and he made this dashboard about faucet, facet, breach. Yeah, like if he's listening us, like yo, bro, welcome. But yeah. We also have our Dune class team, so feel free to send your. Actually, how I can add you? If I remember, I can add you guys, invite more people. Yeah, using your email or username. So feel free to send your. It's better to send me your username than email to the chat. So then I can invite you to the group, and then we can share like some queries, maybe dashboard, maybe then we can do something together. Like feel free, let's go and let's grow this team. Yeah, but then regarding our agenda, let's go to new query and all right, raise your hand if you have ever used Dune before and Dune query. If you coded like any SQL queries, raise your hands. Right, see. All right, that's okay. All right, but yeah, anyway, TLDR, we will repeat like everything. And yeah, this is like new query editor. Sorry about my voice because I got sick a bit, so I will be not so loud. And yeah, we don't have enough people, so it should be quiet. And yeah, thank you. So yeah, and here, as you can see, we can get like some coder stuff. So here we have like a main, how to say, it's like code editor where we can type our SQL query, like select from DEX trades. And I guess everyone knows what is select and what is from. Okay, let's repeat. In SQL, to get like main request, you should write select. It's kind of like you select some columns from, obviously from some table or database. So it might be like DEX trades or anything else. But yeah, a bit story actually how to get. You can send your username to the chat. Like feel free because you are in chat. Yeah, I will add everyone after this session, I guess. Yeah, and a bit story about how to get this all of these tables because you actually know because there is like a lot of tables like from Aave deposit, from DEX trades, from ERC transfers, from like Ethereum transactions, like everything and everything and everyone. But how to get it? So basically, there's like 3 layers of data. It should be like obviously layer 0, layer 1, and then layer 2 is like on chain. But layer 0, when you get your, let's say you have like some script that grab data from on chain. It maybe uses like, I know, RPC or API from Etherscan, I don't know, like anything. So, and it kind of works like you have this, let's say, Python script, right? And some function like def get data. And if you have like a new block, because you kind of like see at each block and get this transaction from block. And for example, your latest block is, I know, second, and there's like a new block, third block, and you get this data like, okay, if like my block is not like latest block, then like, you know, get this data, right? Like new data equals data for a new block, like that. And you get this as JSON actually data. It should be like, okay, you have, you know, block number 3, and then you have like a JSON file or JSON data, like some, you know, block hash, like, I know, miner, anything else, right? And like transaction TXS, let me say TXS. And then you have a list of transactions here, like, you know, transaction 1, 2, 3, and it hashes and everything. And you get this new block, and then you can run a loop through all of these transactions. So again, you got this new block information, right? Then you got like transaction hashes or transaction lists, and then you can run a loop. It's kind of like everything is in the script. And you get, for example, like, let's say transaction, should be like this JSON, right? Again, and it should be like inside hash, like 0x blah 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 blah, like from again 0x blah 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 to 0x and them and some logs. Right? And logs, again, it's JSON. And it's kind of like how it works on script layer. It's kind of like layer -1. And then you get this information about your transaction. And then you can say, okay, I hold this information inside, like, I know, any of my database or local file or local machine, right? And then it's kind of like layer 0. You hold this in some like storage. And then you can say like, okay, I want to get like some tables, because it's really uncomfortable for us to grab this data as like, you know, Python or GS, because there's like two not tables, libraries. It's Python Web3 and Python GS. So you can grab this data from on-chain using GS or Python. And it's not really useful when you use Python, for example, to like aggregate some of this data. It's more comfortable to use SQL. And for example, like there should be some connection between like my Python database, like here, like JSON, and SQL editor, like Dune, for example, or there is like a icon, it's dbeaver. We will talk a bit about that a bit later. But yeah, there is a script that converts your JSON data from like layer 1 to from layer 0 to layer 1, and it convert it and create a table. And it grabs like this information, like some hashes from 2 logs, like everything, and create this data frame. If you have ever used Python, you understand what I'm talking about. But for other guys, it should be not like JSON file, but data frame. them frame, right? And you have like a big table with your data. Like let's say first column it's hash, second column it's from, third column it's like to, and like other information. And for example, regarding Dune, and yeah, that is like layer one. So you hold somewhere like new database that is not like JSON, but that is a like data frame or like I know Excel table or just a table, like a big table of your data. And then yeah, that is like layer one. And for example, regarding Dune, there is like some main, let's say it's main tables that you can build like everything from these tables, like you know GMX trades, like Uniswap trades, I know Avia deposits, like everything from these tables, because it's like main information about your transactions. And there is, if we are gonna jump to row tables and then Ethereum, select Ethereum, for example, but there is like another chains. But okay, for example, let's select Ethereum, and there is like a 4 or 3 main tables. It's Ethereum.blocks, it's Ethereum.logs, and traces, and transactions, like that. So regarding blocks, obviously it's some information about like block. So remember, you get this JSON data, and then, for example, if we gonna have like, let's say from layer one, some information from layer one, it should be like Ethereum dot blocks and limit 10, for example. Let's run it. And then, yeah, we get some information, main information about blocks. It's kind of like we collect this block and then collect some data from this block, like, I know, time, number, gas, difficulty, size of this block, hash of this block, like parent hash, miner, nonce of this block, date. But date, remember how to get date. It's date from our time, and it equals date in this column. And yeah, this is kind of like main information about the blocks, and it might be like on the if on, you know, what else, Polygon, BNB, right, like Optimism, Solana. But yeah, Solana, it's not EVM. Yeah, let's say a bit later. Arbitrum, like an other. And yeah, for example, if you open Etherscan, for example, and select, yeah, let's don't select, because yeah, TLDR on Dune, they have some delay. It's maybe like 1 minute. So if you select, like, let's say first transaction from here, like 15 seconds ago, it might be impossible to get it from Dune because there is some delay. It's maybe like 1 minute or something like that. So, and for example, if you like make some query that is like updatable every minute, let's say, or every second, so it's kind of like Blast breach, for example, right? And you are tracking this TVL on Blast, and it's not, yeah, like on some time it might be not the same amount of like money of ETH or like other tokens on Blast contract on Etherscan and on Dune, just because Dune has delay. It's maybe like 1 minute. But yeah, regarding this, let's select some latest transaction 9 seconds ago. Let's go to last. It's 11 hours ago. Yeah, why not? And let's say it should be deposit. Why not? Looks like ROP. Okay. And then, yeah, for example, here, we see some main information about this transaction. Obviously, it's like hash, status, block, timestamp, action, but it's like feature of Etherscan, right? Like from to, right? Like some information about like ETH, like value, gas, gas price, like gas fees, input data, and like all of this. So it's kind of like you have this information from like you remember layer 0. You can get this information when you get this transaction. It's kind of like you find this transaction, grab this data from on-chain, and then you can like show it on the table, right? And obviously Dune has this information in Ethereum transact. Right, let me just use this feature, transactions, and where hash equals this hash. And let's run it. Let me close this one. And then I will have, hopefully, yeah, I will have some information about this. It's kind of like main information about your transaction. And it's like block time, block number, value, but you should divide it by e in power of 18, if I remember, because like decimals for if is 18, and it should be like, you know, maybe 0.62, right? But just let's check. Where's value? No, it's like 6.2, but just, okay, let's make a proof. So we should type like value divide e in power of 18 as like truth value. And let's run it again. And it should works now. Yeah, and we got like 6.2. It's like your if that were transferred in this transaction. And then like some information about gas, about like gas price, gas used. But again, you should divide by here. You should divide like to get like true gas price. You should divide it by e in power of 9. And it should be like, all right, let's do it. Gas price divide 9 as like truth gas. And let's compare it. Yeah, it's like 116. Where's our gas? Yeah, here 116.90. Yep, 19. Yeah, and then like gas used, max gas fee price, like some priority, nouns, index. And regarding this index, it's kind of like a number, like an order of this transaction in the block. So if we're gonna have a look here, it should be like, yeah, position in block, it's 96. And it's 96 here. So just in case if you can grab some data for like specific block and order some transaction like in order, right? By like index, you can do it using index column. Then like success from to block hash some data, and data, it should be like our data that is here. So yeah, don't think it's like lock. Lock is like other direction. So here in like Ethereum.transaction, or it might be like ZK sync, it might be like optimism, but yeah, data here in transactions, it's data, it's like a method in your transaction. It's not like lock, it's not like some other stuff, it's like your input data. Like for example, here it's deposit, right? Then like hash of this transaction, type and asset list. I know what's that, so you might be know, but I don't really use it. It might be like some maybe really useless information. I don't know. But yeah, then what do we have else? We have actually like kind of the same information, traces. So for example, me, I use it usually for some if transactions, if transfers. So for example, if you gonna have like some transfers of your ETH, like outcome or income to like some specific wallet, like it might be my wallet or anyone else. So you can use traces. An analog of this table, it's actually if we jump to, let's say, this wallet, So analog on either scan, it's internal transaction, and traces, it's kind of like, let's say, internal transaction on either scan. And yeah, you can see it's like really useful thing for tracking like if transfers, like outcome and income to your wallet. And then the last one is logs. Logs. Let's go to this transaction. We have like only one log, and it should be, where's log? It should be like tx hash, if I remember data. Yeah, tx hash. So yeah, don't get confused, because some of like tables uses tx hash as transaction hash, and some like transaction and traces, if I remember, they use hash as hash of transaction. And yeah, here, yeah, we see like some information about this transaction, right? As we saw for transaction table, like block time, block number, block hash, contract address, but it's not a contract address that we kind of use for, I know, ERC20 transfers, or it's NFT. No, it's actually an address here. So you see it's like CC2, and you can remember that CC2, it's robbed if, and it's kind of like this guy sent this, it's kind of like this guy called this function named deposit from robbed if contract, right? And it's kind of like he sent this, let's say, message to robbed if contract, and contract address here, it's actually address here. And yeah, we have like some topics here. And yeah, for those of you who doesn't know like what is topic 0, it's kind of like what's the name, kickchuck of name of this function. So I don't know like how to correctly pronounce kickchuck, but yeah, we usually kickchuck 256. And if we have like, let's say, deposit here, we can just copy and pass here, remove all spaces. It should be address uint. Oh, and it should be like this. Yeah, correct. So it's kind of like this, I know, EVM machine, right? He converts your name of function to the like hash, to the kickchuck, using function name. And yeah, for example, if you're gonna grab like some, I know, transaction specific for some logs, let's say it's deposit, right? Like rob of if. So you can just like, okay, you know that function name is deposit like blah, blah, blah address, blah, blah, blah uint. And then you can just convert it to kickchuck and use like this topic for your query. So you can just type like and topic 0 equals this topic. And yeah, it should works, because yeah, you see topic 0 is our. Yeah, and then topic 1 here is DST. I know, maybe it's destination, should be like that. Yeah, and for example, it might be like up to 4 topics, if I remember. You can fix me if you know correctly. But yeah, for example, here, like topic 1, why it's actually like 64 symbols here, and it's just an address here, because on Dune you have like not decoded topics, not decoded. You see like here's data is like 0x0000, right? Because here on either scan you see it's dec or like decoded, right? Decoded here. And if you click here like hex, or here like hex, you will see the same. It's like 0 here, EEB 0x. Yeah, it's like topic 1, or data, it should be like our data. And for example, on Dune, of course, you can decode it, but you should know ABI of this like function or this contract, so you can know that, for example, here it's number, or it might be like topic one as address, right? Or it might be like, text or anything else. So you should know to like to understand to like what type of your value you should convert this this data or topic. And then like what else? TX hash, index, but again, it's not an index that we saw in transaction. It's index of this lock. It's like 215. It's 215 here. So it's kind of like if you have a lot of logs, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 200, 1000, like anything else, and it's in order of like some order from lowest to higher. And here it's index of lock, but not of transaction. And you see transaction index. Here they added this column, I guess recently, because I have never used it before. And again, block date from 2, it's like, you see like it's a TX, and it's gonna be like information about transaction. So it's kind of like you join this table with Ethereum.transaction, and you got this information about transaction, and you add this column to logs. And just type like TX index or TX from or TX2. Because of course, here in logs, your log is actually like sent to like some contract, but not to like someone. It's kind of like if you, for example, what? For example, if you have like ERC transfer, you send your ERC20 or NFT ERC721 to someone, and in transaction you see like, okay, you send from your wallet to someone, like for example to Ellie, some NFT, right? And we don't see in the log like Ellie's wallet, just because we sent this, let's say, message to that like NFT or ERC20 contract and call transfer function. So for example, here I have an agenda, because we should have a look at ERC20 as well. And let's gonna have like ERC on if, for example, right? And limit, let's have the first random transfer of some token. And you see here's like event TX hash, because it's event. We will talk about difference between event and call a bit later. But if you jump to either scan, copy paste, you see, for example, here, it's actually a really complex transaction, but okay. And again, we see like contract address. It's actually a contract address of ERC20 CC2. Remember, it's wrapped if. And for example, here we see like from to, and it's not like from whom transaction was sent, but it's kind of like a wallet who sent this token, like ERC20 or NFT, to someone. So for example, here it's like 0xC9, right? It should be like our pool. Here he sent this pool. I mean, he sent to the router. Should be 88D, right? Some wrapped if, right, on this value, and again value it's and this value without decimals. So you should connect like tokens table and grab these decimals from table, or if it's like some specific token that you can just type value divide e in power of decimals, or if it's like wrapped if, so you should divide by 18 decimals, right? And yeah, about here, for example, how it's going in logs, because remember you have like your raw data on layer 0, it's just like JSON files, JSON datas, and you have like all logs. Like let's say you grab this transaction from on chain and you see like it's five logs, right? And you see like a lot of like transfers, syncs, swaps, withdrawals, like everything. But again, we remember that we can convert, we know that every token, every ERC20 standard token uses transfer function to get like this transfer from someone to someone, right? And we just can like, again, kick check this. I don't think we need this, but just okay, trust me. We got like this topic because you see, again, we have like two of these topics, so we can grab like two transfers from this transaction and we kind of like check it on our layer 0. If my topic in this log equals this topic, then okay, like I got a transfer, right? And I can write or add some transfer like this log decoded again, because we have like, you see, oh, actually, let me use this. Yeah, because it's CC2, it's our contract that we got on Dune, and we have like CRC, I guess it's like, okay, from, and DST, it's destination maybe. It's like from to, right, that we got in our table here, right? We just like decode our table, because before decoded, it looks like this, but yeah, zoom out. Yeah, we just decode it to like, we know that from and to its addresses, we decode like all of two, not first, but okay, first and second topic to address, and data, because there is like only one data and only one value inside data, and we know that, and we can convert this kickchuck to the value, not to numbers, sorry. Not to like text or address, we know that it's number. And yeah, when we convert it, we got like this number, and we show it on Dune, right? And the same with NFT transfer. And yeah, I think, I hope you got it. All right, on this step, any questions? Any stupid questions or clever questions? It doesn't matter. Anything? Nope. Alrighty. Then, oh yeah, regarding decoded project, here we see like some other tables. It's like, okay, most popular data sets, that's okay. Just like, I know, top uses tables on Dune. Like, I know if everyone uses DEX trades, right, it's on the top. If everyone uses ERC20 transfers, it's on the top, right, obviously. But then we see like decoded projects and spells. And what's actually that? There is like a small difference between decoded projects and spells. So for example, for decoded projects like me, as new project, like I know GMX or Avi, I can come to Dune and say like, okay, you have like, remember this layer 0 with like this, let me, yeah, let's say that, I don't know. You have like this information about like every transaction, right? You have like a really huge data, and me as, I know, Aave or Uniswap, I can come to Dune and say like, hey, yo, can we create like a, I know, Uniswap trades table or Aave deposits table or like bros or anything else, right? Because me as a project, I know that, okay, for Aave, I have like 4 main functions, right? It's like deposit, borrow, repay, and withdraw. And okay, flash loan, 5. And I know the schema of this transaction, like how to build it, like all of these hashes, logs, I know all of that. And I can come and just say, oh, okay, I know that the contract that, for example, Aave like deposit contract, right? I know this hash, and then I know that there is like topic 0. It's like topic 0 of deposit on Aave, right? And I can say like, okay, I can grab this data using my information and just make some, I know, like where and like, fuck, I forgot the word. But yeah, create like a new table because I know information about my project, and I can say like, okay, for Aave, I can say like, okay, it should be like contract address, right? Like 0x something, and like topic about that, and then if I will run it, right, I got my Aave deposit data set, right? For example, here I have prepared this table, for example, because I'm working for Redapt. It's kind of like Dune on Ton Telegram network, and we're building like the same data set as Dune, but for Ton blockchain. And for example, here, just like my work for this company, I'm working for part-time here. And for example, yeah, like I'm a Gton project, right? I came to me and say like, hey, yo, okay, I have a root like address, right? I have like some custodial wallets that works like, I know, Binance deposits. Did they connect? No, it should works. But yeah, all right. Just in case. Oh, my Mac is really bad. Failed. Oh, because I connected to Sunway. Yeah, but all right. Just for example, here you can create like new table uses. I cannot show you. What the hell? All right, 1 minute. Let me connect to my Wi-Fi, and I will show you. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
What just happened?
All right. For calls and events, yeah, I guess I saw like I've seen a lot of questions about calls and events because, for example, again on Aave v3, let's say, we have v3. Let's say it should be if, and then pool. And we see that there is like two types of tables. It's like function and event. And yeah, for example, there is like a two like table. It's borrow function and borrow event. And do you guys know how Solidity works? Raise your hand if you know. If you have ever coded on Solidity. Cool. Then you know, because actually how it works on like Solidity side, I'm not an expert in Solidity, but I have learned a bit about Solidity. It's kind of like you have some function, I know, let's say it's borrow, right? And you send some parameters, and then inside this borrow, you have, let's say, get some Aave data function, like I mean before here, and you say like, okay, A equals this, and then I know like something happens, and then I say like, okay, my new APY is like something plus I know 0, like that, right? You just like update your values inside this function, right? And then there is can I say function? It's like emit, or in like in our world, it's event, and you can say like, okay, emit, and I have borrow, right, with some parameters, and it's actually event here. So for example, how it works on chain, so it's kind of like me or you or anyone else or contract, right, like other contract. he can call some function. Let's say it's borrow. Then he this contract, this function call like get Avi data, right? Then like something happened. I know like I mean from this function he get like, let's say APY, like TVL, something else, right? Then we update. Yeah, we do something with this values like APY, TVL, right? It's maybe changed or not. It doesn't matter. And then we say like, okay, we have an event or emit I know data updated, right? And send like new API, TVL, new amount, and something else. And then maybe we have another event like borrow, right? But then yeah, it's kind of like an event. And here, call for example get Avi because there is like some received data. So, and you see like call tx hash. So someone called this function, right? And this function get like some values from on chain. So kind of here it's I guess it's not empty. Yeah, it's like contract address. I guess it's like a pool for Aave, call hash, call trace, right? Like some asset and some output, like configuration data, liquidity index, like APY, right? Current, variable, borrow index, stable borrowing, and like all of this. And then after like you do something with all of these values, you will have like some event emit called where's update. Yeah, receive data updated, and you kind of like show to everyone that you updated these values right here. It should be like like new liquidity index, new liquidity rate, like for this receive, for this contract, like new borrow rate, new like there is like three rates, borrow rates, two rates, and borrow index, right? Yeah, and kind of like that. I guess you understood what's the difference between call and event. It's kind of like, okay, TLDR event, it's emit or event inside your function, right? When you like do something inside the function, and then you get this event, and then this event show you something like this data, for example, as on this table to on chain. It's kind of like log on your transaction logs. So it should be like event as well, because transfer is event as well actually. And you have like this event named transfer that print you like address. It should be like from address to address and value. So it's kind of like you see on chain like three values, from, to, and value of this transfer. And call, it's all right. We can just go, I guess, to this contract, right? It's if we can go here, we can write some contract, and then withdrawal. No, there's no. Let's go to Aave, maybe Aave contracts. Not sure which one, but let's say it's a die. Why not? It should be like get data or something like that. Mint, redeem, transfer, transfer, transfer. Yeah, but it should be kind of like that, like get something, but it should be not like here, like you read some function and you get it, and you don't need to pay a gas for this, but it should be like here, right? Contract, and it's kind of like Oracle. I don't know. For some contracts, like for Uniswap, for Aave, he calls it and say like, hey, what's liquidity rate now? And he get it on chain, and he pay gas for this, right? And that is a call here, for example. Right, any questions? I hope you got it. Any. Because if you...
See how can we plot a table that shows all the wallets that we drew from Aave to deposit into Radiant?
Into what?
Radiant Capital is another borrowing money market.
Why not? You can just say like, okay, distinct wallets that, as I understand, like you need to get like wallets that have ever deposited to Aave, and
Without to put into Radiant.
yeah, you just can like use like repay or redeem table who like got this money from Aave, right, and distinct wallets from this table, and then like, okay, connect to I forgot this project, Radiant, yeah, and just join it, and it is. But we can get some task later, I guess. Yeah, like any question regarding calls and events. If you didn't get it, like feel free to ask anyway. Like really, I will try my best to explain what's going on. For Solidity, guys, did you get it? I hope so. All right. Um, then yeah, regarding view and materialized view, I cannot connect to my table, but yeah, you see that there is like a view and materialized view here. And for example, for some tables on Dune, you see materialized view as well here, but it's empty now, but it's gonna be not empty, I guess, soon. But yeah, for example, for again, decoded project spells, like not for raw tables, only for spells, decoded projects, maybe like community tables, right? Regarding community tables, it's kind of like you can upload your data set, feel free, right? You just click here, then you upload your CVV file or anything else, or just like Excel tables, I know, or numbers if you use Mac or anything else. So you can name these tables, and then you can use it here. Like, I know, let's say this guy, and he got result referral rewards for rabbit hole. I know, why not? So he got this table like yes, he grabbed this table like from somewhere, like using API or anything else, or it might be like, I know, let's say I got like your IP from ZK Sync, for example, right? And I have this like information about like number one column, it's like your wallet, and second column, it's like your IP. So I can feel free, like I can upload this table to to the Dune, right? And then get it, and everyone can use it as well. But yeah, regarding views, there is, for example, spells. Like, let's say you have, again, all right, I don't remember, but it should be like URC20. Oh, damn. Where's my table? Yeah, here. So for example, when you run this, okay, let's see, like, okay, I need to run this for like 1,000, no, 10, 100,000 rows, for example, right? Because you remember what is limit, right? Cool. And yeah, I need to get like, I know, 100 rows, 100,000 rows of this table. And how it works, because it's like a spell from someone, so someone created this table, like maybe me. No, I'm kidding, not me. Yeah, and it's spell, and how it works, it's view. And when you call this table, right, you say like, oh, okay, Dune, I need to get like this information from like this table, and like some conditions, like, I know, for specific contract or for specific wallet or anything else, right? And what does happen on Dune side? So when you call this table, So actually he runs, so you can just convert it like, I know, to select like everything from, remember, Ethereum.logs, and I know like where topic 0 equals, and you remember like, if I remember, kickchuck, yeah, and it runs fair like this. So he run this like query underground of your query, and yeah, like if you call it like more and more times. So if you need like two more, I know, rows, like let's say, I know it's million or millions, right? And he runs it again and again, like new and newly, and he doesn't remember previous results just because like he ran it again and again, and he doesn't care, right? But for materialized view, what's going on? So you can just say like, okay, I have this table, but every, let's say, 1 hour, I need to update this table. And I say to Dune or to my dbeaver, for example, because I guess Dune uses this one, and you can say like in some parameters that, okay, I need to like upgrade or update or run my table every 15 minutes or every hour or every like 30 minutes, right? And you can set up it manually. So, and of course it will be faster, but it depends on your machine if you have enough memory, so you can run it and you get this table, and then like, okay, if I would call this, and if it would be a materialized view, it should be already done. But you see, because it's running like logs, tables, like underground, and yeah, we need to wait. But if it would be a materialized view, we don't need to wait because it's already done on the back end, like this. Any questions? Yeah, and you see, and we have some. No, damn. It's laggy now. Then let me close it. All right, then I have some practice task for you. Yeah, and I'm gonna do it with you as well, so we can do like more practice, I guess. Yeah, we have time, cool. Yeah, let's go to Dune, create new query. And our task for today, it's get average gas price for Aave deposit. I know, I just like Aave. And yeah, for this one, we should use like, okay, we remember that we have information about gas in if dot transaction table, right? And for Aave deposit, we already have this table, and we have, what do we have? Okay, for example, I don't know, I'm like a newcomer, I have never used Dune before. I just come to Dune and, okay, I know that there is like a table Aave with 3, for example, for deposits, right? So I need to find it. I find it like, no, it's tokens, Aave with 3, right? For if, yeah, right, it's specific information, but yeah, let's say I know that this information is in pool table. Let's say I know, and then yeah, I select event, and I see supply. It should be deposit, but yeah, for example, right? And how it works, for example, for me, if I've never used this table before, it's maybe like gmix, for example. I've never used gmix table, so I can just type like here, I need to see what's going on this table, and I can run it and see like, okay, I have contract address. What does it mean? I can go to either scan, find it, and it should be like, okay, Aave pool with 3. So we doesn't care because you see it's the same for everything. Then I have like transaction hash. It's like our unique transaction hash. Then we understand like, okay, I have it like information about this transaction in if dot transaction table. Then I can connect my Ethereum dot transaction table using hash of this transaction, right? and then like some event index. Remember, it's like our, yeah, let's just open it. Let's go this, and then yeah, I have like 20 logs. I have 155, yeah, and it's our supply. Remember, it's event. It's like a emit to on-chain that Avi shows us that okay, there is a supply for like with like such topics that is kept track of our supply function. For receive, it's our token. But okay, for example, I don't know. And there is hash, okay, we know. There is our lock number. There is time, like some block number, amount of something. For example, I don't know what's that. I just come to view, overview, and see like, okay, what's going on here. I see like this guy, D4, where is my D4? It's on behalf of, it's actually like our depositor. And I know because there is like some proof, because D4 is our guy who sent like Aave to Aave pool, right? And we see like amount, it's like 287 with point, because we need to divide by decimals, right? All right, we know that this guy is our depositor. We know that it's amount, like referral code, I don't know, receive, it's actually our token. It's, all right, I don't know. Then I can just copy this, pass to my either scan, and all right, see that, yeah, it's contract address of Avi, and then user. Sometimes it might be not the same, because as I remember, user here is a wallet who sent this transaction. So for example, there is a bot, like my bot, who sent like some tokens to Aave or to Uniswap, right? And I just call this bot, like sent a message to this bot, okay, like do a trade or do a deposit, right? And on like backend, our user who deposited to Aave, it's my bot, but sender of this transaction, it's me. So, and user here, if I remember, it's sender of transaction. And yeah, this column is like depositor. And yeah, we know, all right, our task is average price for deposits. So I know that there's a hash. Then I can say left join Ethereum dot transactions. Let's say it's TR, it's S, on TR dot hash equals S event hash, right? Then we join two of our tables to the same hashes, right? We have like a unique table here, unique table here. We just need to connect two of our tables, and we can use like hashes because it should be the same, and we should see like for this specific hash, let's like what's going on Aave side and on chain side. I mean, like for hashes, like transaction sender, gases, like maybe value, if value, why not? And let's run it and try. It should be not so long. I hope so. And while we're waiting, any questions on this step? Any? No? Right, I hope there's nothing. Okay, just because it should be really long, I can type where my S event tx hash equals, yeah, let's have an example as this transaction. Let's run it and see. Yeah, be careful with Ethereum transaction or Ethereum logs. When you join two of these tables, it might be, okay, like for transaction, maybe not, but for logs might be, because you remember that this table storage or logs, And if you join it like for some specific hash, transaction hash, right, you get like not one row with like all of your information from like Aave, like value, like depositor, user, I know, to like from sender, I mean like transaction sender, value of if, gas, and like other. But no, you will get like all of these 20 rows for each lock, from like approval, from receive data updated, from like delegated power to like more to transfer, approval, transfer, means, and like all of this. And just be careful. And if you need to get like let's say, okay, here you left join, just let's say ethereum.logs. Oh, let's actually try. Okay, so you can understand it clear. So we can left join logs. No, let's say for this transaction, L on L, it's T, should be TX hash equals S. And then you will get not like this, not like one row, but you will get 12 row, because should be fast. Let's go. Because obviously there is like 12 locks. And you can see it's like for each lock from, let's order it by, where is index? Yeah, it should be my index. Yeah, and for example, for topic 0, it should be our first lock approval. Yep. And yeah, just be careful. So for example, if you need to get like supply, for example, lock, you need to type here, you need to find it. So for example, it's like our latest row, and then you need to say like, and my topic 0 equals this one, right? If I need to get like supply lock or anything else. So yeah, should works. I hope so. Yep. And then you will get like only one row with your supply lock. You see like topic 0, it's our. Topic 1, it should be like our reserve. Yep. This, and like topic 2, it's our like depositor referral code. And then, yeah, you see, for example, here in data, you have like two values. It's user and amount. And for example, user, it's like address, and amount, it's number. But if it's like undecoded data, it should be like one line. And for example, like some technical stuff, technically you need to separate it by 64, if I remember, symbols, and you will get like this, for example, right, first, and then like 0x, 0, right, like until 027f. And like, or if you don't know, so you can just check if you have data, like len of your data more than 64, then yeah, you have like more than two values in your data. And then yeah, you just separate it like 64, 64, and then convert it from hex to, and that is a question you need to get ABI to know what is the first one, what is the second one, because if I don't know, okay, I can convert my first, for example, step. Okay, I maybe think it's number, or let's say it's text. So, and if I will convert this to text, of course it's wrong. But if I get ABI, yeah, I can convert it, and it should be like address and then amount. It's the second one. And yeah, let's go back to our task. I hope we got it with logs. Let's join this one. Pum pum pum. Pum 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 pum. Yeah, let me go to overview. And yeah, for example, here we have like a gas price of 31 USD. And where's my, gas limit and gas used here. And it should work faster. I hope so. No way. But yeah, all right, back to our task. We need to get average gas price. So yeah, for example, we can actually get it in GUI or in USD. How do you feel, guys? What is better, in USD or GUI? USD. All right, let's go. Let's go there. Yeah, and we got it. And yeah, like, okay, why it's so long? I mean, like, your row is so long just because you have like everything. And first part, it's the part about your like first table. It's with supply, right? And it's like user for code, user, and then like this one from this until the end. It's information about your transaction, like block time, again, like value, because it's 0, right? Yeah, it's 0, from like gas. So yeah, we need to get a gas, and let's check. It should be gas price 31.14. Yeah, exactly. So then we can say like, okay, all right, let's say block time for, okay, let's just change it for last 1 month, let's say, right? And then we can type like where my block time, it's now, it's kind of like now, minus interval, interval 1, actually, okay, 30 days. And then average gas price as AVG, gas price for deposits. Should works now. Let's try. So yeah, and here, for example, I guess it's really simple. Oh yeah, because I forgot to divide it. Don't forget it, guys. Yeah, you need to divide it by 9 decimals, and yeah. All right, and for example, for now, for like last 1 month, like every user in average, they pay 32 GUI for deposit to Aave, and it's actually true because yeah, I used Aave like 1 week ago, and I paid 27 maybe GUI because it's really massive. I can say yeah, like compared to like Compound, to Morpho, to other like Euler, yeah, it's more massive in terms of gas. But yeah, for example, USD, how can we get a USD? We need to join our, right? So we get like GUI price, but then we need to multiply it by gas used divided by 9, because again it's I don't know why 9, but it's kind of like if you multiply gas price by multiply gas used, it should be maybe in if value, and then decimals of if it's 18, and then you need to divide by 18. sorry. You need to divide by 18. But then yeah, we need to connect price USD, price. Oh, here. Yep. Price on, let's say it's P, on, let's have a look at price table. It should be like, yeah, minute, blockchain, contract address, decimal symbol, price. Then yeah, we need to say like our minutes equals date to rank, minutes from our block time, because if I remember, it's included like seconds, and when you connect like your minute to seconds, it's actually not equal, obviously, because it's kind of like 2023, I know, like December 2nd, then it's like 1 p.m. 39, I know, like 40, right? And then you try to compare it with like now, for example, it's blah blah blah, but then it's like this. So for example, it's not equal. So then you need to convert your block time to minute. It's kind of like remove this, and then yeah, you get it easy. Then yeah, and I usually use blockchain is null for if, because I'm not sure, but if I remember, they collected prices from CoinGecko as well, but it's kind of like off-chain prices. So blockchain here is null, and yeah, let's just have a look a bit from prices, where, for example, blockchain is null, right? And okay, limit 10. Let's have a look. Yep. And then you see it's like, some XIM, I know what's that, but yeah, they collected it from CoinGecko or from CoinMarketCap, I don't remember, but or maybe from Binance, I don't know, but it's like off-chain prices, and it's really useful for ETH or Bitcoin. So for example, on Ethereum blockchain, you have like raw Bitcoin, and raw Bitcoin and Bitcoin price, sometimes it's not like the same. So, and if you need to get like a true price of Bitcoin, it's better to use like blockchain is null, and symbol equals ETH. And then, yeah, question for you. So yeah, we connected our table to like our supply and transaction table. Then we have like this long row with price. And then question, we need to kind of multiply it by price, but we needed to do like average price here or multiply it by price here. Where? Just like really simple and quick question so you can understand it. You think like outside of brackets? Okay, what else? How do you feel, guys? Just feeling.
Inside, because every minute has its own price.
Why inside?
I'm almost as good as guessing that, but maybe every minute has its price.
Yeah, basically when you say like, okay, you have like this aggregator function, like okay, let's say you have like this table, right? And you have like a lot of prices or gas prices, and you just like convert it to average number, right? And you get it as number here. So it's kind of like, let's remove it. It's number already. So, and it's not like a row, right? And it's number. And here your average price. So you have like prices for last 30 days, and you just convert it to average price. So you have like, I know, daily or minutely price, and you just get an average number. And then let's say, I know, here you have like 31 be right here, and then you multiply it by, I know, what's the average price for ETH for last month. I know, maybe it's like 1,900, like this, and you just multiply this by this, and it's actually wrong because you need to multiply like every gas in USD already in USD, right? It's hard to explain. Again, you have a row with like gas price, gas used, and price, right? And for specific transaction, you have this like gas, and price. and you need to get like USD gas, multiply all of these three parameters, right? You don't need to average like this, and like this for like all transactions, because you will get like this unique number, and this unique number. And it's actually wrong, because sometimes, for example, some guy can pay gas when price, like, I know, 4,000, right? And it's actually like not average, because he paid, let's say, 100 USD, right, for transaction. And we need to include it in our average. So we don't need to calculate like GUI, because maybe he paid like, I know, 30 or 20 GUI. But if price is very high and he paid more, and we need to average USD price, but not GUI. So, and then we need to include it here. Everyone got it? I hope so. All right, let's try to calculate it. It should be not wrong, but I will show you. Oh. Oops. It's 31 bucks. Oh. Wait a minute. It cannot be 31. Guess, let's say GUI. Oh, yeah, we got this error. So, how to explain this? Like, a really, really interesting thing. Yeah, let's just have a look. For example, for our transaction, again, we need to do like some like examples and take some transaction as an example. And it should be like event tx hash, if I remember. And let's select everything. Let's try, because it shouldn't be like 31 bucks. Oh, what? But actually price is real, but contract address is not. Oh. So he paid 23 bucks. Oh yeah, actually, what? Oh yeah, because I'm stupid. Sorry, guys. I forgot to divide it by 9. Let's try again. What? Wood.
Oh, gas price times gas used divide by.
Each. You mean like here?
Yeah, because the gas use is the unit of the gas, the amount of the gas.
Because now you have like 0 point something and then 0 point something, and when you multiply it's like 0.00.
But yeah, we should divide by 9.
But do you
For-
divide it after it's multiplied, or
like you mean inside average or outside average?
so that means like bracket gas price times gas used and then divide 1E.
Like outside of average, you mean, or
No, inside average.
huh?
Hold on.
Yeah, how come we need to? Why do we?
Multiply decimals by decimals is like making
Yeah, it gets
even
smaller.
But it should be like that. Okay, like with
So it's like 50% times 50% is 25%.
let's
Or
try
another-
without
another
prices.
way is, why do we need to divide gas used by 1E9?
Yeah.
Because gas use is the amount of gas. It's not in price, it's not in weight terms, right? It's the unit, it's not in weight.
What the heck? Am I stupid? No, what the hell?
Still confused because left join and shit. Yeah, you know, like why left join?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh, here, right?
Yeah. That's my bad.
Let's join instead of no join.
But it should be like this, right? Like keep wait. But yeah, guys, just look at this. It should be like, let's say, gas, right? And then everything for this transaction. Yeah, it should be like this amount of gas, its transaction fee. Oh yeah, then it's correct. If it's, let's say, 23 or 30 bucks. Yeah, maybe. All right. Yeah, I'm stupid. Sorry, guys. Just because I'm sick and I'm thinking really slowly. But yeah, it's actually true. But we need to just, yeah, GUI is here and price is here. And it should be correct now. All right, comma. Yeah, finally. Yeah, like, interesting. It's kind of like 32 GUI and 31 USD. Not bad. It's kind of like you deposited 100 USD and pay 30 for gas. Profitable. Yeah, and for borrow, it should be like the same, but just um, here you need to change it to borrow, and it should works as well. But let's say for borrow, what's going on here? It's a 36 USD you need to pay for gas when you borrow something or on Aave. And yeah, that is actually a task. But for example, here, if again you need to see like what's the average gas metric for specific, let's say, token, right? Again, I don't remember what's the token, where's the token? And I just type here IVV3, where's my if pool, then event, then supply, and I have reserve here. And what do you think, guys, for what token? What's the most interesting token for you on Aave you would like to check the average gas price? No, please, not my MetaMask. Oops, base. Let's say USD. What's the USD contract? We can just where's copy, paste here, and then we get, yeah, average prices for USD. And you see, it's actually 20 bucks. Wow. So in average, guys pay 20 bucks for gas for last 1 month to deposit USDT to Aave.
I'm not surprised.
Huh?
I'm not surprised.
Well, basically, did you see a gas on base?
No.
No, it's zero. I was really surprised because I deposited my funds to Aave on base and it shows me like zero. Let's actually try.
Wait, can you copy paste this into Telegram?
Sure. Oh, cool. I see your names. Yeah, like for example, for base, right? Because we are so interesting. What's the average gas price on base? We can go to base, and yeah, like the difference between like L1 pools, because you have like I know Polygon, BNB. No, BNB. There is no BNB. Like Avalanche. What else? It's like some marketing for Aave. It's like Polygon, Gnosis, because it's XDAI native token, right? Phantom, Avalanche. So you have like a lot of L1s, but actually you have L2 as well. And yeah, for L2, you need to use L2 pool, and it should be the same event supply. And I guess it should be the same on behalf of, what else? Hash. Yeah, hash. And if I remember, you need to pay in ETH on base, right? It's not like a base token. But some alpha for you, base token is coming, so you can farm. Oh, it's zero. Yeah, it's like. Oh, because yeah. So for this receive, we forget to remove it because I guess there is no USDT on base. Let's try now. Oh. We connected Ethereum transactions with base. All right. Should works now. Base transactions, base. Yep. And you see it's like 1 cent. They need to pay me for marketing because now you can go to base and deposit your funds and actually farming base token. OP? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you just need to change here and here. Optimism is L2 as well, so you don't need to remove L2. L2, yeah. My Russian is coming, L2. What? Price, Avi, optimism. Oh. Root. It's optimism. Oh, because it's, oh yeah, it's just pool. I guess they don't know that optimism is L2, but that's okay. I guess it should be the same, like 1 cent maybe. Yeah. It's 7. Wow. It's a bit more. All right. Any questions? Any maybe remarks? Any questions you would like to see here? I mean, for gases, maybe you need to get like specific query, specific gas, something specific.
And second one will be like
So what are the
what we
effective
call it.
price? Why is optimism 7 times smaller than base?
You know, up.
Good question. But
We are just joining the common today, right?
do you remember what's GUI? I guess it's maybe GUI because base really. Okay, just because I'm here and I'm a good teacher for you. I'm not sure because I used base only yesterday. It was my first time when I used base.
Ways this one they already transfer, already times by gas price already.
But Arbitrum is using OP stack as well, if I remember.
No, I think OP has their own
This
OP
also
stacks.
remember just
And
you
base
don't
is
divide 1 E9 actually you can just times only
optimism.
both sides.
It's like L3.
So you can just times
Maybe that is why it's more cheaper than Optimism. But yeah, for example, here.
gas you use. But how much gas you use? Wait.
Oh no, you see my funds.
Yeah, but wait
Base.
it's not
Right, let's just check switch to if, right? And I need to pay like less than 1 cent for this transaction. When I approve, for example, right, it should be. Oh,
it's like
I approve.
It's like 1 kilo of apple and 1 kilo of apple is how much?
Where's my internet?
So you still need to times.
Yeah, it's like zero.
You see, right? That's that nice. Yes. This one has no unit number. It's just like how many gas times gas price.
Yeah, you know, because usually like official teams, they don't speak about tokens before. Like I know ZK is seeing base, they don't say like, yeah, like we have a plans for tokens. But for example, back in my Thailand trip, I was talking with some guys with some funds who talked to base team, Coinbase team, and it's kind of like, you know, just like talking with like some coffee cups, and they just, oh, okay, maybe like in the future, yeah, we are planning to deploy base token.
Gas price is 1 unit of gas.
So not 60, but sometimes.
But just you have a time to farm this, and I guess base is not like a really cheap company, so they have money.
1 unit of gas. No.
But yeah, it's actually our session for today. Thank you for coming, and I hope your favorite human will say you, let's get married. Thank you.